Hey Libra, welcome to your late April reading. Oh my gosh, I know some of you have been waiting because I've been receiving your messages. It has been a real weird week because so many people are home and on the internet, and I'm just not able to shift my whole timeline to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I just can't do it. I have tried. It isn't like I haven't tried. So what happens is I'm reduced to one video per day, and sometimes not even. We had storms here. I'm in Florida, so you know, that's a thing. So I appreciate your patience. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider joining us here and subscribing. Please like the video. Share it as you feel so called. If you're returning, thank you so much. My goodness, Libra. Look at where we started and where we've come, and we're doing this together. So I really appreciate your continued support, your feedback, your comments, and your engagement. The way you interact is really special. It means a lot to me. So what I'm going to do is pull two cards, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine from Spirit Animal Oracle. This reading is for the general collective. It's a general reading for the collective. We focus on twin flame soulmate, but what comes out comes out. Also, if it doesn't speak to you here, Libra, it's okay. Doesn't always. But you can, if you're here as a Libra sun, you can choose to watch the video in this series that aligns with your rising sign. Sometimes there's messages there that are a little stronger. You can also watch the sun and rising videos for your divine counterpart. That would make you a cross watcher. We often deliver messages directly to the cross watcher. Not that we're aware of, but it happens. Okay, so I'm just going to say that. Masculine gets Wombat Spirit. Be at home. Card 68. 6 and 8 is 14, and 1 and 4 is 5. 5 is about change. It can often be a destabilizing energy. So the Wombat Spirit is asking you to be at home. What does that mean? Well, yeah, we're stuck at home, many of us around the globe. If you're watching this when it's being recorded and published to YouTube, we're in the middle of a global pandemic, and a lot of countries have stay-at-home orders. A lot of states here in the U.S. have stay-at-home orders. A lot of social distancing requires us to stay at home. This says be at home. There's a difference. Staying at home and being at home, that's a difference. Be at home. Be comfortable in your skin. Settle where you are. Wombat Spirit. Lovely energy here, masculine. Feminine gets card 53. 5 and 3 is 8. 8 is kind of focused energy, and it says watch and wait. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Watch and wait. See what I just did there? Watch and wait. It is just the energy of now that you've done the work, watch and wait to see what that yields, what grows out of it. Makes me think of 7 of Pentacles that moves into the 8 of Pentacles, right? 7 of Pentacles, you're waiting, you're patient, you planted seeds. 8 of Pentacles, you focus on one thing at a time to kind of grow and look at the fruits of your labor. And then the 9 of Pentacles, you're in the garden. The bird flies and lands in your arm, and then next thing you know, you're in 10 of Pentacles land. So watch and wait. Feels good for me. Feels good. I have lots of planets in Libra. I have a stellium in Libra. Even though I'm a Virgo with Leo rising, I have a stellium in Libra. That means there are there are 3 planets or more in one sign. So a lot of power in my chart is Libran energy. That's why I understand you. I am you. One card here just for the Librans who are watching from Whispers of Love. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Beautiful. It's hard for you to see, but there is a feminine figure here with a trumpet that is actually it looks almost like the trumpet of a certain type of flower that it's escaping me. It almost, I can see the flower in my head, but I don't have the name for it. And then behind her, as she's blowing through the trumpet, there are sails behind her and a tree in what would be her hair. So see, there's that trumpet flower. If you know the name of it, put it in the comments. And then you can see as she's blowing, the sails kind of billow behind her. It's a beautiful card. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts, provides a sense of security and self-worth. And out of the trumpet is coming a bunch of butterflies. The imagery here, the graphic art is just gorgeous. So Libra, are you ready? Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we have in store for you here at the end of the month. This, it's not really date specific. We do have Pluto just went retrograde. That's all about standing in your power, taking your power back, I should say, reclaiming it. We have Mercury moving out of Aries and into Taurus, where it's more grounded and moves slower. So our thoughts, our communication will move into something a little bit more zen, slow. In other words, we're leaving the fiery push of Aries and moving into the slow, gentle, zen-like nature of Taurus in terms of communication and our thought processes. I'm okay with that. Wow. So masculine, we've got masculine energy here. By the way, feel free to flip the energies around as you see fit. It doesn't invalidate the reading. I see a masculine here in the energy of the Tower. This is Aries, by the way. Astrologically speaking, some major life shift is happening right now. This masculine is showing up in what may be distress, or something is coming undone. Feminine is showing up here in the energy of the Page of Pentacles. It's fresh start energy. It is a message. It's stable, it's grounded, it's small, but it's stable. It's here in the 3D. This can be a card of breadcrumbing, though. So, just somebody who just gives you breadcrumbs. So I'm going to explore that more in the clarifiers when I clarify it. Now I want to kind of pull past, present, future energies for both masculine and feminine. See how you're both moving through this connection. Whatever energies are wanting to come through. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Okay. So I'm going to jump over here to the feminine because something's just popping out at me. Remember I said this Page of Pentacles can be breadcrumbing. This is how the feminine is showing up. And we see that shouldn't say that. The feminine's perspective of this connection right now, their experience of it is this sort of impulsive energy of someone that it's like something that cycles through over and over again. Very impulsive. And I kind of feel like this feminine is wanting a fresh start perchance, but isn't getting any staying power from the masculine. Masculine keeps coming in, big passionate gestures, and then flames out as quickly as they arrived. And I say that because in the future we have the Seven of Swords. That is the energy of betrayal, deceit, someone who's trying to get away with something. This is, liar, cheater, stealer. To me, it could just represent someone who isn't being on the level. Doesn't have to be anything sinister, but if you're dealing with someone who isn't on the level and they do it over and over and over again, you feel what? You feel breadcrumbed. So I'm just looking at that. I feel like this is a feminine who may be dealing with a King of Wands, a Leo. If not, then that is just the energy of someone who's very magnetic, that this feminine is very attracted to. Someone with a big personality, who's very passionate, who goes for what they want, right? And here they are going for what they want. Now, this Knight of Wands is Sagittarian energy, but in absence of that, this is a lot of fire here. It feels to me like this feminine has experienced this connection through passion. That's how they've experienced it. And yet at the same time, when it comes to what's going on in the 3D here, what am I actually walking away with? Breadcrumbs. Very little. And in the future, there may be some deception, some betrayal, something. And, or something where someone just isn't leveling or isn't being honest with themselves. We'll look at it in detail when I clarify. Masculine showing up in the energy of the Tower. Kaboom, right? Everything's going off the rails here. And their present experience of this connection is about tempering the energy. Temperance is, look at this angel with 2 chalices. If you can see the 2 chalices. And what the angel's doing is just going back and forth with this fluid. And it could be hot water, cold water, whatever it is, right? When you don't stop until the 2 fluids reach the same temperature. It's very much an alchemy kind of an energy, a transmutation. And I do feel this is a masculine who's working very hard right now to be patient as the energies are being tempered. Their experience in the past was, wow. Remember what I said? This feminine's experience is very much that this has been very passionate, possibly dealing with a Leo or Sagittarian, but if not, it's just a very passionate person that's been coming into their energy. And this masculine kicked the whole thing off with Ace of Wands. That's the height of passion. That's like a torch being lit. It is a divine gift of passion, and I almost feel like for this feminine, this masculine came in too fast and furious and heavily passionate, but couldn't sustain it. And so now it's blowing up in the masculine's face. They're really pulling back, trying to temper their energy. And in the future, we see a move towards some transformation. Scorpio energy here. Temperance is more Sagittarius. So we have double Sag. We've got Aries, Leo. We've got a lot of fire here. More Aries, Leo, Sag, and some Scorpio energy. It just feels to me like this masculine might have moved too fast for this feminine. Might have moved too fast. Tower energy, please. Why is the Tower here? Wow. So I feel this masculine feels they're losing their love, their happiness. Sun energy, more Leo. Some disruption to their happiness here. Some major disruption to their happiness. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Here they are showing up emotionally available, but without the ability to express their feelings. The King of Cups is at their highest vibration, very loving, very generous, very emotionally giving, holds space for you to express your emotions, but doesn't always have the words to communicate their own. And that's the problem. In their lower vibration, very needy. Very needy. Can be a drama king. Which may be going on. But right at this minute, what I see is someone who's emotionally open and available to hold space for emotions, but isn't finding the words. Endings and new beginnings, the world. I feel like this is completion of a chapter here. And they don't have the words to express what their experience is of it. In the past, that Ace of Wands, a divine gift of passion here. The torch, I mean, it's not even a flame of passion. It's a freaking torch was lit. This masculine saw the feminine and knew in an instant, that's what I want. Not sure how to balance things out, though. Things could not have possibly been fair or balanced. Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. Two of Pentacles is I'm hopping, I'm jumping, I'm thinking quick on my feet. How do I balance and, and weigh my priorities? This is options. This is kind of a juggling act. And as a result, there was a lack of fairness and balance. One more, Justice. Yeah, a lack of fairness and balance. Justice, there's Libra. This is the Libran energy. Could be that, well, I'm just going to say, I feel like because I see a tower here, it leads me to believe that this may be a masculine for some of you, not all of you. There's a masculine here who may have been going through a separation or divorce, or possibly some formalized process that would restore fairness and balance to their life. That's why they were in this juggling act, this kind of trying to keep all the balls in the air while dealing with this new passion. No ability for equal give and take or reciprocity here. They could only take. And I'm not saying that as a commentary on their nature. I'm saying they weren't in a position to give equally to this feminine. And now they're paying for it. They see their potential happiness going out the window and they can't say a word. They either can't say a word or they can't find the words. And they're watching endings and new beginnings right before their very eyes. Temperance in the present energy. This is being patient as one waits for things to kind of transmute from something ordinary to something extraordinary. They want to communicate. Eight of Wands. They want to talk about their patience, the balance. Yes, I will put my attention toward this connection. See the Eight of Pentacles. This is the... remember I was saying watch and wait is the energy for the feminine. So watch and wait while this masculine puts their attention to one pentacle at a time. Look at all the things they're going to work up the ladder and achieve. But this is focused attention, putting the head down, doing the work. This 2 8s in a row, this masculine really wants to communicate. And by the way, feminine, this card 53, 5 and 3 is 8. So there's a lot of synchronistic energy here, numerologically speaking, but we have the 2 8s. So masculine wants to communicate about how they're transmuting their energy from someone who's scattered and unbalanced and unable to give equal give and take with the feminine, to someone who's saying, yeah, I'm going to put my head down and focus on this. Meaning focus on the connection. Work at the connection. Transformation coming up. Something has to die off so something new can take its place. Energy of Scorpio. Kind of phoenix rising from the ashes here. Wow. Knight of Swords. This is a masculine who wants to sometimes the Knight of Swords can get out over their skis. It is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sometimes it's just more about being victorious, like coming through all this victoriously. This is them riding, it's on principle, for their honor, for their honesty, for their integrity, for their character. Really just sort of charging forward in their truth. And I feel that's part of the transformation. It is like taking a stand. It is action taking. It's principled action. Nine of Cups. It's celebratory. It would be joyous for them. This transformation is something that's going to bring them joy. It will be worth celebrating. And there's the Page of Pentacles. They may have to start from ground zero. This is someone who underneath the deck is, for those who are new and for those who are returning, just for, be patient with me. When I pull from the bottom of the deck, it's what's outside of conscious awareness. It's just bubbling below the surface. And sometimes it can be the impetus. It can be the driving force, even if you're not consciously aware of it. So I feel to some degree during this transformation phase, this masculine underneath will be concerned about, what can they really offer this feminine? All I got is this one little pentacle, babe. That's all I got. So it does kind of confirm my suspicions that I may be talking to some masculines here that are going through some kind of a legal process that may have been keeping them off balance financially even, or at the very least off balance in terms of what they could offer this feminine here in the 3D. And now underneath the deck, even despite this transformation that will bring them some measure of joy and restore their good character, they're worried. I feel like they think, like, I'm starting over, man. I'm starting from scratch. I won't have much to offer. And now we pick up with this feminine with this Page of Pentacles. Very interesting. One leads right into the other. Feminine here, Libra reading, Page of Pentacles. It's all right. This is the love of a lifetime. I feel like this feminine is saying, yeah, it's okay, fresh start. I don't care what you have. I care how you feel. I don't care if you can't offer me money. Can you offer me love? I will take that leap of faith. All in. Brand new day. Turn the page. You and me, Thelma and Louise, off the cliff. Woo! I like that. King of Wands energy here in the past. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, King of Wands. I do feel that this feminine perceived this masculine, very attracted to the masculine. The masculine was passionate, magnetic, big personality, but guarded. And that's what I'm seeing over here. The passion was strong for both, between these two counterparts, but there was something blocking the ability for this to be balanced, for there to be any kind of equal give and take, any kind of reciprocity. So this feminine has this big open heart and wants things to move forward. Masculine, very guarded, very shut down, almost protective, self-protective. And in this case, I don't often say that. I feel it was financial. I feel there, I'm seeing a lot of pentacle energy come through, and the way and where it's coming through, it leads me to believe that finances may have been an issue, and that as a result, the masculine couldn't reciprocate in a way that we do in the classic sense, right? Can't take you out to lunch, can't take you out to dinner, can't buy you a trinket, can't do the things that we do here in stereotypical, more conventional relationships here in this incarnation. If you're here on this planet, that's the way we get along. And it kind of feels like they were really pulled back. King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, King of Wands. It's also very possible that it's just a measure of guardedness on the part of this King of Wands energy. Feels very strong Leo to me, and I get Leo up here. But it could be any kind of fire energy, or someone that has fire very prominent in their chart, possibly a Leo rising, or just a lot of Aries, Leo, or Sag energy in their chart. This is very powerful. This feminine was very highly attracted to this masculine who was guarded and not really forthcoming with their true self. Because that Four of Pentacles is often things are not what they seem. The person you're dealing with is someone totally different behind all those pentacles. So it's just interesting. And then we've got the Knight of Wands presently. That's someone returning, repeating an old cycle here. Impulsive, passionate. Wow. But whoever it is resisting a life partnership. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. See? So I am Libra. If you're here feminine, you're a Libra, or you have Libra prominent in your chart, I kind of feel that you're willing to start over. Or start small even. Fresh start, but maybe even accepting this masculine who's going through this transformation, and they're saying, you know, when I get on the other side of this, there will be joy. This is joy, a joyous transformation, but I'm not going to have much to offer. I will not have much to offer. In fact, this person could be penniless. I'm just saying that to say it, because I'm not, and you know, if you watch my readings, I don't really talk like this very much. I'm just feeling it very strongly here. And here's what this feminine is saying: that's okay. Doesn't matter. That's not what I'm in this for. I will take the leap for love. I will risk it all for love. And what they're getting here in return is someone coming in to get their needs met without the staying power, who's resisting life partnership. Ten of Pentacles. What we want, what we work so hard to achieve in our lives, there's resistance here. This is happy home, happy life. Abundance in love, in money, in, you know, your finances, your health, you know, everyone under one roof, all the generations come together. It's what most of us consider life partnership these days. And this person, while they're coming in passionately, they're resisting a committed connection. Yeah. And this feminine, boom, looking down, Five of Cups, looking down at the three, they're knocked over, very focused on regrets of the past, mistakes of the past, or feeling kind of sad, lonely, almost a sense of mourning, grief, sadness, because they're focused on something that went wrong, or something that hasn't quite come off yet as they want. Because if you look at this guy, right behind him is the Two of Cups. See my finger there? Two cups are standing straight, upright, behind his back. He's not looking at the Two of Cups, which is the soulmate card. He's looking at what he doesn't have. I say he because it's a guy in the figure, or at least I think it's a guy in the figure. A guy in the picture, I should say, in the image. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm tripping all over my words today. But Libra, you are patient and fair and balanced, so throw me a bone, guys. Seven of Swords moving forward. Yeah, there's going to be a shift, a period here where there's either no communication or separation due to something isn't clear, something is not on the level. I cannot emphasize that enough. This is a feminine who says, hold up. I'm shutting this whole thing down. Something doesn't smell right. And they're going by their intuition. Pisces energy in this High Priestess. It is what I named the chant, why I named Awakened Priestess. It's like, I'm telling you all, you're awake. If it quacks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, it's a duck. It's a duck. And you got all the tools that you need at your disposal here, lovely Libra, to manifest what you want. Woo! Gemini and Virgo in that Magician. When you have the Magician and the High Priestess together, cards number 1 and 2 in the tarot, and these are compatible energies. The difference mainly being that the Magician is more a manifesting energy, but the High Priestess is the connection to higher self, the connection to higher dimension, the downloads that you receive, the synchronicities that appear, the things you see, the things you hear, when and how you take it all in intuitively as data points and then use it to manifest that which you desire, and only what will serve your highest good. So I definitely see some sketchy behavior here coming down the road. And I see a feminine who will pull back, rely on their intuition and their manifesting abilities to come out the other side. All right, Libra, if this is speaking to you, there's a link to the extended. I'm now going to pull 3 cards in just a second where I'm pulling the 2 of you together. Let's look at the connection with the 2 of you together. Also, what are you not saying to each other? What is not being said, but that you're trying to communicate energetically? I will pull a card from the masculine to the feminine to the masculine. What energies are you putting out there toward each other? I'm also going to pull a card to you from your higher self, spirit, the universe. That can come through as a warning, as confirmation, as advice. Whatever comes through, we clarify it. And then the last card will be, what can you expect going forward? Outcome timing kind of a card. So if this speaks to you, Libra, the link's below. FYI, whole new ability to just stream on demand. You no longer have to download these videos to your computer, which was a big headache for those of you who operate solely on a cell phone. Now it is 5 opportunities to view each reading, streamable on demand on your phone, tablet, or laptop, computer, whatever your device. I'm happy. I'm really happy about that. Thanks so much, Libra. I hope this finds you well. I'm holding you in the energy of safety and protection and good health for you and those you love. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you on a future reading. Bye.